This is How to Stu, and today I'm going to show you how to restore your headlamp lenses. So the things that you will need to restore your headlamp lenses are masking tape, Headlight lens restorer, and the brand I use is Turtle Wax, and I haven't used it before, but I will today. You will need 2 cotton cloths, a clean terry cloth. I don't think you actually need a clean terry cloth, but I think that a soft hand towel will do just fine. And you'll need rubber gloves. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you're restoring your headlamp lenses is to wash them off, remove any dirt that's already on there, and then the next thing you want to do is use your masking tape and tape the painted areas around your lens because it can harm the paint. And you can see that I've already taped mine and it looks pretty ridiculous, but you should do that so that none of your paint will come off. So next you'll want to open your headlight lens restorer kit and you'll want to take out the spray lubricant. It looks like this, and you'll be applying this with one of your cotton cloths. So now that you have your spray lubricant and your cotton cloth, you'll want to spray the lubricant onto the cloth and onto the lens so you can get an even coat on. Once it's on, you'll want to apply the compound with your cloth and apply pretty heavy pressure. And there's not really a set time to do this, but you can just keep applying it. You'll want to keep your lens wet with the lubricant. Don't let it dry out just yet. Make sure you get it everywhere, around all the edges. So now that you have applied your spray lubricant, now what you want to do is buff the lens with your terry cloth, or in this case, just a soft hand towel. A good thing to remember is that you only want to restore one lens at a time because you don't know how long each lens will take, and you don't want the steps to dry while you're doing the other lens. So that should be about good. Okay. Turtle Wax kit comes with several pads, and the first one you're going to use is the green one, and it looks like this, and that's the first one that you're going to apply with. So it says in the directions that it's green, but if you forget, it says number 1 on it. So what you want to do is put your lubricant back on, and then take your green number 1 pad and apply, and try to rub in one direction, so back and forth, like right to left. And this one doesn't have a set time either, but it shouldn't take too long, just so you can get the majority of it. It should take, it should be the pad that you use the longest though in all of these steps. Again, make sure that your lens doesn't dry. Keep it wet. You can kind of see how that residue is, or oxidation is coming off. And the next thing you're going to want to do is immediately switch to the brown pad, which is the number 2 pad. And I have that here. It looks like this. It has number 2 on it again. And you want to do the same thing, except you'll want to rub in the opposite direction. So if you rubbed left to right the first time, now you'll want to rub up and down. You can just kind of get it like that. So, when you think it's been about 1 minute, you'll want to switch to the level 3 pad. And the level 3 pad is the final pad that comes in the kit, but it's double-sided. Make sure you use the number 3 side. There's 2 sides. You want to use the number 3 side, which is the purple one. And yeah, so now you'll want to switch to level 3 pad. It doesn't really say any specific direction. And this one again you'll want to do for about 1 minute. Make sure you keep putting some new lubricant on. And now that you've done the number 3 pad, you just flip it over to use the number 4 pad, and you repeat the process one more time. For 1 minute again. Make sure your lens stays clean. If any dirt or leaves fall on there, remove them with your hands, and that way you won't be scratching your lens even more. So now you want to get your second cloth, cotton cloth, and you want to dry it all off. Get all of that off of there. So once you have it all dried off, the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to apply the lens clarifying compound, which is in your other bottle. It looks like this. And what you'll want to do is to just apply it until your lens clarifies. So now I'm just applying it on there like this, and my lens should clarify. Make sure you keep applying it so it stays wet. Apply one more time. And kind of leave it on there a little bit thicker this time. Don't wipe it all off. That looks good. And what you want to do is wait for this to dry to a haze again. So now you can see, well, this is dried now. You might not be able to see it, but it's a little bit hazier. And what you're going to want to do is buff it with the cotton cloth now. So take this cotton cloth that you had before, one or the other. It's a little bit drier. Just buff all of that haze off. If you have a machine that you'd like to buff it with, you can buff it with a foam pad at 1500 RPMs. But I don't, so this is how I'm going to do it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the sealing wipe and with my rubber gloves on, and then I'm going to apply this sealing wipe, and this will prevent future dulling and yellowing. Perfect. So now that I have that on there, I'm just going to fold up this wipe and put it back in my container because I still have to do my other lens. Yeah, you'll want to be careful to make sure you wear rubber gloves when you're using this because it is a skin irritant. So now that that is all applied, all you have to do is wait for it to dry. Shouldn't take too long to dry, but it will be completely cured in 24 hours, and that's how you restore your headlight lens. Thanks for watching How To Stew, and subscribe and like, and I'll see you later. Hope you didn't think you got off the hook too easily. I have one more tip. When you're taking off your masking tape, make sure you take it off really slow, because otherwise it leaves behind a lot of residue. So just peel it back really slowly like this, and most of it should stay on the tape. So thanks again for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share, do whatever, and I really appreciate it. So thanks for watching.